Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Breaking Bulletin, your top channel for the stories shaking the world right now. If you are new here, please smash that subscribe button and tap the bell so you do not miss a single update. Today, we are diving into a massive trade war flare-up. Canada is set to impose 25% tariffs on $29.8 billion worth of United States goods starting Thursday. What do you reckon? Will this spark chaos across the border, or is it just tit-for-tat drama? Drop your thoughts in the comments as we unpack this blockbuster tale. Let us start with the bombshell itself. On March 12, 2025, Canada's federal government announced plans to slap 25% tariffs on $29.8 billion of United States imports, kicking in tomorrow, Thursday, March 13th. This move is a direct counterpunch to United States President Donald Trump's fresh tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminum, which hit overnight on March 11th. The stakes are huge. Think cars, energy, food, and this could jolt both economies hard. How do you see this opening salvo? Bold or bonkers? Let me know below. I am all ears. The timing is razor sharp. Trump, back in the White House since January 20th, 2025, promised a 25% tariff on all Canadian goods during his campaign, citing fentanyl flows and trade imbalances. He made good on that threat, with steel and aluminum duties first announced January 21st, effective March 11th, rattling Ottawa. Canada's response unveiled to date targets a hefty chunk of United States exports to even the score. What do you think? Does this quick reply show grit? Share your vibe in the comments and hit that like button if you are hooked. Let us break down the numbers. Canada's $29.8 billion in tariffs mirrors the value of United States goods hit, calculated to match Trump's steel and aluminum blow. In 2024, Canada exported $421 billion worth of goods to the United States, 80% of its total exports per Statistics Canada. The United States sent $382 billion north, meaning this tariff war cuts deep into a $803 billion trade relationship. How do you feel about these stakes? Massive or manageable? Drop your take below. I want to hear it. What is on Canada's hit list? The tariff net is wide. Energy products like oil and gas, food staples like beef and pork, and industrial goods like steel pipes and machinery. Consumer items, think ketchup, whiskey, even playing cards, face the 25% hike, echoing Canada's 2018 playbook. It is a deliberate jab. United States states like Texas, Ohio, and Kentucky, big exporters, will feel the pinch. What do you reckon? Smart targeting or scattershot? Let me know in the comments. I am curious. Trump's move sparked this fire. His steel and aluminum tariffs, 25% and 10% respectively, revive a 2018 fight he started, then paused in 2019. Back then, Canada hit back with $16.6 billion in tariffs: yogurt, coffee, boats, until a truce held. This time, Trump's January 21st pledge widened the threat: 25% on everything unless Canada curbs fentanyl and migrants. How do you see his strategy? Tough or tired? Share your thoughts below and subscribe if you are gripped. Canada's not bluffing. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau warned Trump at Mar-a-Lago in late 2024 mess with trade, and Canada swings back. After Trump's steel tariffs landed March 11th, Trudeau's team scrapped an electricity export tariff March 11th, hoping to cool things. But with Trump doubling down, Canada's $29.8 billion counterstrike announced today shows they are done bending. What do you think? Does this stand hold water? Drop your vibe in the comments. I want to know. The United States economy could wobble. Canada buys 16% of United States exports, second only to Mexico per the United States Trade Representative's 2024 data. Oil and gas, 60% of United States imports from Canada face this 25% hike, jacking up pump prices. Posts on X today suggest middle and lower income Americans already stretched might see shortages or price spikes soon. How do you feel this hits United States wallets hard or hype? Let me know below. I am keen. Canada's got skin in this game too. The United States takes 80% of Canada's exports, $421 billion in 2024 per Statistics Canada. Bank of Canada models circa 2018 show a 25% United States tariff could shrink Canada's GDP by 1.5% more than the United States due to trade reliance. Today's X-Chatter warns Canada's smaller economy $1.9 trillion versus United States $27 trillion might buckle first. What do you reckon? Can Canada weather this? Share your take in the comments. I want to hear it. The fentanyl feud is the backstory. Trump's January 21st tariff threat tied it to drugs. 107,000 United States overdose deaths in 2023, mostly fentanyl. United States officials like David Asher on CBC December 9, 2024 say Canada's a laundering hub. A British Columbia super lab bust last fall 95 million doses proved production. Canada's pledged drones, helicopters Mar-a-Lago 2024, but Trump says it is not enough. How do you see this drug link? Real root or red herring? Drop your thoughts below. I am curious. Trudeau's team is scrambling. Foreign Affairs Minister Melanie Joly speaking March 12, 2025 called the tariffs strategic to pressure United States stocks. They learned from 2018 target politically juicy states like Ohio and Kentucky, Trump strongholds. But Chrystia Freeland's exit February 26, 2025 over trade fears shows cracks in Ottawa's unity. What do you think? Does Canada's plan pack punch? Let me know in the comments. I want to know. The United States backlash is brewing. Trump on March 12 called Canada's move weak, vowing more tariffs if they do not cave. Ohio Senator J.D. Vance Trump light-tweeted today that Canada's playing with fire. Our jobs in his state are at stake. X posts warn of inflation spikes, oil, food hitting United States shelves by spring if this escalates. How do you feel about this United States pushback? Fierce or flimsy? Share your vibe below. I am all ears. The trade history haunts this. In 2018, Trump's steel tariffs sparked Canada's $16.6 billion reply it for that worked. Duties lifted May 2019. Trump's 2025 reboot steel first. All goods next rehashes that playbook, but Canada's $29.8 billion swing ups the ante. Back then, United States inflation nudged up 0.1%. Canada's GDP dipped 0.5% per 2019 stats. What do you reckon? Does history predict pain? Drop your take in the comments. I want to hear it. The global ripple is real. Mexico, United States, Mexico, Canada agreement partner watches nervously. 25% United States tariffs loom there too. Oil markets twitched today. Brent crude up 2% on Canada's energy hit, per Bloomberg March 12, 2025. China's grinning trade war chaos could boost their exports per Reuters speculation today. How do you see this world impact? Big or blown up? Let me know below. I am curious. The United States consumer is key. Low-income households spending 40% on essentials get hammered by tariff hikes, per a 2018 Federal Reserve study. Canada's oil 60% of United States imports means gas prices could climb 10 cents a gallon by April. Some ex-posts guess. Food, beef, pork might jump 5%, hitting grocery bills fast. What do you think? Will United States shoppers feel this? Share your thoughts below. I want to know. Canada's gamble is gutsy. Their $1.9 trillion GDP to 7% of United States size leans hard on exports. $421 billion to the United States, a 25% United States tariff across all goods. Trump's full threat could slash 1.5% off that, per Bank of Canada. Today's $29.8 billion strike 13% of United States imports seems to sting without breaking them. How do you rate this play, shrewd or shaky? Drop your vibe in the comments. I am keen. The politics are electric. Trump's base MAGA cheers tariff sex posts today call it America First grit. But United States businesses like Ford, relying on Canadian parts grown, jobs could shift north. Trudeau's Liberals lagging in polls hope this flex rallies Canadians. Per CBC Vibes March 12th, what do you reckon does this sway votes? Let me know below. I want to hear it. The United States jobs angle bites. Ohio steel pipes. Machinery exports $2.5 billion to Canada yearly. 25% tariffs threaten 10,000 jobs, per state data. Texas soil. Gas ships $20 billion north. Price hikes could cool drilling. Ex-posts today fear a job bleed if this drags middle class hit hardest. How do you see United States workers safe or screwed? Share your take in the comments. I am curious. Canada's resolve is tested. Trudeau's Mar-a-Lago pledge late 2024 boosted border tech. $100 million in drones since January. But Trump's not enough jab. January 21st kept the tariff hammer swinging. Today's $29.8 billion reply March 12th shows Canada's betting on pain, not please. What do you think? Does this hold firm? Drop your thoughts below. I want to know. The fentanyl shadow looms. United States seizures 43,000 pounds in 2024 tie some to Canada, per customs data. British Columbia's bust $485 million shows they are cracking down, but Trump wants more. If tariffs choke trade, ex-posts warn drug cash might flow easier, irony thick. How do you see this drug tyke or cover? Let me know in the comments. I am all ears. The markets are jittery. United States dollar dipped 0.5% against the Canadian dollar today, March 12th, per Bloomberg. Oil up 2%. Energy tariff scare could nudge United States inflation. Ex-posts guess. Canada's TSX held steady. Banks. Miners shrug, but long-term baits waver. What do you reckon? Market mess incoming. Share your vibe below. I want to hear it. The United States retaliation looms. Trump's March 12th rant. They lines pay big. Hints at wider tariffs 25% on all Canadian goods by April. Vance's Ohio plea protect jobs could push steel duties higher. If this spirals, ex-posts fear United States consumers face a double whammy. Canada's hit, then Trump's. How do you see this escalating fast or fizzle? Drop your take in the comments. I am curious. Canada's leverage is real. Oil 60% of United States imports gives them clout. 25% tariffs could spike United States energy costs 5% per 2018 models. Food beef, pork hits United States tables. 5% grocery hikes loom, ex-posts say. Trudeau's banking on United States paying to force talk smart or not. What do you think? Does this muscle work? Let me know below. I want to know. The trade pact teeters. United States-Mexico-Canada agreement signed 2020 promised peace. Tariffs tested. Canada could cry foul dispute panel, but that takes months, not days. Trump's terminate threat January 21st hangs over all. Mexico's next if this blows. How do you see this deal, solid or shredded? Share your thoughts below. I am all ears. The United States voter pulse matters. MAGA loves tariff sex posts today cheer Canada's loss, but swing states wince. Ohio, Michigan auto parts from Canada face job risks. 25,000 tied to trade per 2024 stats. If prices soar, spring 2025 midterms could flip per CBC speculation March 12th. What do you reckon? Does this sway United States votes? Drop your vibe in the comments. I want to hear it. Canada's unity phrase. Freeland's exit February 26, 2025 over trade fears left Trudeau exposed. Today's tariff call March 12th rallies some, but Alberta Oil heavy grumbles 60% to United States. If GDP dips 1.5%, risk provinces might split, ex posts hint. How do you see Canada holding tight or torn? Let me know below. I am curious. The global stage watches. China 37% of world trade could scoop United States-Canada scraps. Per Reuters, March 12, 2025. Europe's steel tariffs might counter to. Germany's exports twitch oils to percent jump. Brent crude shows markets brace for chaos. What do you think? Does this ripple wide? Share your take in the comments. I want to know. The United States consumer crunch nears. Gas 10 cents up could hit by April if Canada's oil tariffs stick, per 2018 Fed data. Food 5% hike. Beef, pork, staple slooms by summer, ex posts warn. Low-income homes 40% on essentials bear the brunt, per Fed 2018. How do you see United States shoppers squeezed or spared? Drop your thoughts below. I am all ears. Canada's counter-punchlands. Their $29.8 billion tariffs Thursday, March 13th hit United States energy, food, jobs. Trudeau's strategic call March 12th banks on United States pain to force Trump's hand. If it works, stocks by April ex post say Canada holds. If not, both bleed. What do you reckon, win or wash? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear it. The United States fight back bruise. Trump's big price vow March 12th could widen tariffs 25% all goods spring 2025. Ohio's Vance job cries might push steel higher. Texas oil grinds. If this doubles down ex posts fear United States inflation spikes, Canada's GDP cracks. How do you see this spiral hot or halt? Share your vibe below. I am curious. The fentanyl fog thickens. Trump's drug crusade 107,000 death spins Canada. 43,000 pounds seized in 2024. Canada's bust 95 million doses fights back, but Trump's tariffs roll anyway. If trade slows ex posts muse drug routes might shift, not shrink. What do you think? Does this solve drugs? Drop your take in the comments. I want to know. The trade war's just begun. Canada's $29.8 billion tariffs March 13th answer Trump steel hit March 11th. Both dig in Trudeau's grit. Trump's growl ex posts split on winners. This could drag spring, summer prices up, jobs shaky, borders tense. How do you see this ending deal or disaster? Let me know below. I am all ears. Alright, folks, we have ripped through this Canada-United States tariff clash on Breaking Bulletin. Canada's 25% tariffs $29.8 billion land Thursday, March 13, 2025, punching Trump's steel blow. From oil to jobs, fentanyl to votes, it is a cross-border brawl with no easy outs. What hit you hardest from this trade war mess? Drop your big takeaway in the comments. I cannot wait to read it. This is why we do Breaking Bulletin, to unpack the raw stuff shaking our world and spark real talk. If you loved this deep dive, smash that like button, share it with your mates, and subscribe. We have got heaps more coming. Where do you see this heading, talks or turmoil? Share your forecast below and let us keep the buzz alive. Big props to you lot watching. You are the heartbeat of this story. Thanks for hanging out today. Stay sharp, stay loud, and I will see you in the next one. What else do you want us to tackle on Breaking Bulletin? Tell me in the comments, and let us make this your channel for the tales that matter.